What's going on, everyone? My name is Mandeep. Welcome back to another amazing episode. As you can see behind me, this is not your typical episode where we check out a multi-million-dollar mansion, but instead we're going to be at one of my projects, and today is demo day, and we're going to be checking out that excavation machine take down that house right there. So we're in Richmond, BC, which is about 15 or 20 minutes away from downtown Vancouver. Some of you may know that we have a construction company, me and my brother, Claris Construction. And this is obviously demo day right here. This is the beginning of a new build. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the entire process of building a house. And if you guys like videos like this, drop a comment in the comments below and let us know that you guys want to see more like this. I think it's really cool to show the construction process of how you go from an old house like this all the way to a luxurious home. A lot of people don't know about that process, and I would love to show you guys. So let's get closer and check it out. So just to get to this stage, you got to do a whole bunch of stuff. The asbestos has been taken out of the property already. So we have the demolition permit, which has already been given to us. So to get to this stage, what you gotta do is you gotta get all your disconnects done. So your gas has to be disconnected, your electrical has to be disconnected as well, your water has to be disconnected too. All of the drywall, majority of the drywall has been taken out as well, because that's where all of the asbestos is. So basically what you do is you buy a property like this, you get an abatement report done. And basically in that abatement report, it shows you exactly where the asbestos is. So sometimes it's in the drywall, sometimes it's in the tiles, and you get an asbestos team to come take that out. And basically they've already done that right there. And after that, you show a letter to City Hall that everything has been cleared. You hire an excavation company or a contracting company that takes care of the demo, which they're doing right here. So pretty sweet. And Richmond is a really different type of place. It's almost man-made, and the water table is really high, so you can't really build 2 or 3-story homes. You have to build 2-story homes. Some of this, we'll show you actually, Zach, if you could get some drone footage of the other houses on this street. You can have a beautiful 2-story home in Richmond, but you can't go 3 stories, like in North Vancouver, Langley, and all that kind of stuff. That's the craziest thing about real estate investing in Vancouver, is just the amount of money that you need to just even do, like, just buy a condo or something like that. We've been doing this for like, I think 7 years now. And you know, the craziest thing about construction is that it's such a risky industry that 90% of contractors will not be able to go from one cycle to the next. So like,
from one job to the next?
Or one real estate cycle to the next. So that's about 10 years.
What's a real estate cycle? What does that mean?
A real estate cycle is basically you have your boom and then you have your bust, right? So right now, I would definitely say that we're in the boom, and it's kind of getting close to it's hard to predict exactly when it's gonna bust or anything like that. You only know really when you're on one side of the spectrum, when you're in like the very depression and when you're at like the peak, but you never really know when it's gonna switch over. Yeah, so it's a very risky industry. On top of that, you need a lot of capital, but it's very rewarding and it's a lot of fun. As you can see, like, there's never a single day that is exactly the same as the last, which is the coolest thing about it. I know a lot of young guys always message me, and I know a lot of young guys want to get into this industry. So if you have a lot of questions, or if you have any questions at all, just email me. I'll leave my email down below about developing properties, about building homes, and all that good stuff.
So how come, what's the reason it's so risky?
The amount of money that you need, obviously, so you can't get that. Interest rates could change at any time, right? Usually they're pretty steady, but in the future they could raise it at any point, right? And when that happens is your mortgage payments, they start going up, and a lot of people don't have the capital to pretty much, or the money to hold on to properties for a long period of time. So any one project could take 2 years. Like, it takes that easily, from like buying the property to getting your plans drawn up and all that kind of stuff, submitting them to city, getting the okay from city, then starting the demo, then you get your building permit after the demo has been done, and then building it. And yeah, it takes easily like 2 years. It's pretty crazy. And then like everyone knows about inflation right now as well, and how costs are going through the roof, so you really can't predict that as well. There's a lot of uncertainties in it, but there are a lot of people that make it really big as well, and I hope that's us. And I actually wrote a book about real estate investing a long time ago as well. I'm gonna plug it right here. So if you're looking at getting into real estate, cool. If you're looking to get into real estate, I'll put the link for that in the description below. Make sure you get that. And if you do want to be successful in this field, what I would say is get a mentor, someone that's already done it before. Yeah, so I would say get a mentor for sure. Get a mentor, and if you're not the type of person to reach out to people, some people are kind of shy about doing that kind of stuff, then I would say definitely read a lot of books, because you can absorb a ton of information by reading a lot of books. Everything from like flipping homes, building homes. There's not much on developing properties. I haven't found much about that kind of stuff, but maybe I'll write something like a small PDF about the process of developing a property. I'm pretty excited to show, maybe if we get a good response on this video, we can make another episode about the other property that we have in Abbotsford that we're going to be developing. So if we do make a video about that, then I'll put out a little bit of a PDF or something like that where people could go read about the process of developing properties, which is, I didn't know anything about that kind of stuff until we bought that property and just kind of dived in. All right, let's go check it out. Be careful. So this is also going to be gone, obviously. They're probably going to take this down next. And as you can see, that was about an hour and 10 minutes. They took down the whole house. This is next. And it's just a crazy demo site. All of this garbage is going to be taken off.
Where does this go? Who collects all this?
So the excavator is going to take this wood. They're going to separate a little bit of it, I think the metal from the wood, and they're going to put it in that blue truck right there. That blue truck is going to take it wherever it needs to go. And the city of Richmond actually does something a little bit different, which I haven't experienced in other cities, is where you have to get your demo contractor to actually write out how much material is going to be coming out. So how much wood is going to be coming out, how much metal is going to be coming out. Yeah, so they have to calculate exactly. And they've done it so many times, so they kind of have an idea. And then the owner of the house has to put a down deposit at city, just in case that there's more waste or something like that. So you have to do everything very to code and properly to the city's rules, or else you don't get your deposits back. I heard a long time ago that they take the asbestos from here and they put it on a train or a truck and it goes to Calgary and they throw it off the side of a mountain. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if anyone actually really knows where asbestos goes, because it's a very toxic material. I don't think they really burn it. They could only really kind of bury it or something like that. But it's pretty crazy. So this is the detached garage. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so as you can see, there's no drywall in here. This is all OSB. Just a lot of garbage. All of it's gonna be thrown away. And a brand new house is gonna be here. So this next step after this is to get clearance from city that everything has been done properly. City's gonna come here and do their little inspection. Once that's done, they're gonna give us the building permit. After we have the building permit, we're gonna be digging, and then we'll have the footings in. After the footings, we're gonna pour some concrete. Then we have the frame up after that. And then from there, you have your roof on, and after that, it's all the finishing stuff. The exterior finishing and the interior finishing as well.
So how long from today to start construction?
I would say about 3 or 4 weeks. When you say construction, I'm assuming that you're saying like getting the wood frame up, right? So basically right after this, they're gonna do the inspection, and we have to dig down. And once you dig down, you have to lay the foundation. And you can't dig down too deep in Richmond because the water table is really high, like I was saying before. Because Richmond is man-made, you're not allowed to dig. You're not allowed to have a basement. Yeah, so all these houses right back here that you see, these brand new homes, or newer homes at least, are 2-story, they're not 3 stories. And they're a little bit higher.
That's the one thing that I noticed, like when we were doing these videos, Langley, Surrey, North Vancouver, everywhere had 3 stories.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you come to Richmond, it was weird to see
2 stories.
Big, expensive houses with only 2 stories.
Pretty cool process, something that you don't really get to see. On HGTV, you have like the guy and the wife going in with like a sledgehammer, taking down like the cabinets, but We took down the whole thing in like, what, an hour with that excavation machine. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the process of demoing a house and starting construction. If this is something that you guys want to see more of, please let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, please subscribe. That lets us know that you guys want us to do more of this, and it really helps us out as well. And see you guys in the next episode.